Hello, folks. Did you miss me? It's Chad Henry, or as I'm better known, the Chadwicker. Oh, don't pretend you didn't miss me. I'm still the best thing to ever happen to this podcast. Believe me. Here I am in the heart of Lake Town Place, New York. You might be wondering why. Let me paint a picture for you. 3 months back, the mayor of this quaint town, David Igor, whatever, rang Hanna up. His town was plagued by some unsavory types, and he needed my expertise. Let's take a stroll down memory lane, shall we? Last time we got caught up in your anti-hero, a lot has unfolded. George Henry met his end at the hands of my sister Hanna. Imogen tied the knot with someone I'd rather not mention. Fine. Daniel Harrison. Blech. The very someone landed behind bars courtesy of one of my devious schemes. You're welcome, world. Post-Chicago, I sought solace in Las Vegas alongside my wife. But as fate would have it, our marriage hit the rocks. She walked out and I drowned my sorrows in gambling. Meanwhile, Hanna and Zoe expanded the family with 3 more kids, and Hanna, never the entrepreneur, set up a private investigator business for the elite. So 3 months ago, Hanna received a call from David Igor, the Lake Town mayor. The town was witnessing a spike in crime, and Igor wanted Hanna to come in and check things out because he was desperate. Hanna, with her notorious reputation, was his first call. But with Zoe keeping Hanna on a short leash, this adventure was off her table. That's where I stepped in. Laden with gambling debts, so here I am, tasked by Hanna, rolling up to my Airbnb just outside the town center. Stepping out of the van, I take in my surroundings. A woman scurries by, clutching her handbag like a lifeline, her eyes darting nervously. I'm on the phone, Hanna's voice clear in my ear. What's his name, sis? His name's Dejan Leeweta Michaels. Polish immigrant, slipped into the country 3 years ago, started in Chicago, working for God knows who. Climbed the criminal ladder swiftly, and then headed to New York, aiming to build his nefarious empire. Why exactly am I here, Hanna? Lake Town's been flooded with guns, drugs, and prostitution, all tracing back to Dejan. The mayor's our client, and he wants Dejan neutralized, and by that he means behind bars, not 6 feet under. Oh, what a pity. Dejan's mug seems perfect for a dartboard. Hanna chuckled. We're on a tight schedule. You have 5 days. This operation may be stealthy, no trails leading to the mayor, okay? Okay, do I look like a rookie, Hanna? Scratch that, don't answer. You'll have a team of 3. They're reliable, but trust no one, got it. When's the rendezvous? Tonight. You'll get the bar's details soon. Meanwhile, grab some grub. Sure. How's Zoe? Still keeping you on a short leash? As if you need to ask. Drop it. I can't help but laugh. The dinner is a blend of old and middle-aged patrons, noticeably lacking the Gen Z crowd. Probably not their scene. A pregnant waitress with a toddler in tow near the service station catches my eye. There's a black eye poorly concealed with makeup. I scribble something in my notebook and shoot Hanna a message for more info on this diner and its staff. The waitress, still smiling, comes over to clear my plates. Was everything to your satisfaction? It surpassed my greatest expectations. I hand her some notes for the meal, then peeling off a few $100 bills. And this is for you, to treat your little one to something special. With a wink, I leave the diner, the waitress standing there mixed surprise and gratitude in her eyes. I'm deep in recon work on Dejan and his crew. Information is scarce. The man's a ghost, but not the untouchable kind. Among my notes, a curious link appears. Dejan's early days intertwined with George Henry, my father. Fascinating. He apprenticed at one of Dad's companies in Chicago before moving his operations to New York. I dial Hanna.
Yeah, I'm aware he crossed paths with our dad.
Coincidence or something more?
I doubt it's mere coincidence, but that's all I've got.
Okay, I'm going to need gear for this operation.
Already sent. Imogen's picked up everything you need.
Perfect.
Don't forget to meet up with your team tonight. We need them in your corner, Chad. Try not to rub them the wrong way.
Me? Spoil my irresistibly charming demeanor? Perish the thought.
Gotta go. Zoe's got me on dish duty.
Playing the doting house husband. How quaint.
Keep it up and I might show up to kick your ass.
As if you could. All right, bye. I hang up hoping Hanna knows I'm just teasing. In the parking lot, I study a photo of a black Tesla. A glance at the identical car parked behind me. Pulling out a pair of tracking devices, I exit my car and stealthily approach the Tesla. Carefully attach the devices underneath, ensuring they're well hidden. With the test complete, I make my way towards the bar that looms ahead. I'm at the bar nursing a bottle of Dutch Barn vodka. The door swings open and in walks the waitress from the diner, now donning an apron. She heads my way with a smile. Quickly I scribble on my notepad and slide it over to her. The smile fades to a scowl as she reads it and storms off. Why the cold shoulder? Well, it's simple. Attachments on a mission lead to liabilities. No need for extra baggage or hostage situations. Not on my watch. 3 men in the bar have been eyeing me. After a hushed exchange, they approach.
You Daniel Harrison?
That's me. Who wants to know? Wes, another of the trio, flashes a gun. Stand up. We need to talk. I chuckle. You're not going to shoot me here. Try another tactic. The men exchange glances and reluctantly sit down. We need to discuss things in private. Let's head to the back. What, for a quieter place to shoot me?
We're on your sister's payroll. We won't hurt you. Not yet, anyway.
I laugh again. The third man hasn't said a word, just observing. Definitely the boss. Why should we take orders from you?
Money's good. Staying alive is better.
This town's in chaos. Thefts, arson, drugs, you know who's behind it. I can turn things around, but I need your help. We could still end up dead. Not if you trust me. The silent one, Killian, finally chuckles.
Lots of guys come through here with the big promises. They all end up dead. You're no different. We're out.
They start to leave, but I call out, Killian, right? Killian pauses and turns.
Careful throwing that name around.
Your wife has cancer. There's a new stem cell research program showing promise. I can get her in.
That's a tall order.
Help me, and it's a done deal. The 3 men exchange looks, weighing their options.
Show us the plan. Once we're convinced it's airtight, we'll consider joining you.
The men leave in unison. Finish my drink just as Sarah, the waitress, approaches.
Looks pretty heavy over here.
Without a word, I slip a few $100 bills onto the counter and head for the door.
At least tell me your name if you're going to keep this up.
But I'm already out the door, leaving Sarah with a sigh of frustration and the bills in her hand. I'm sprawled on the couch, a Zoom call open with Imogen and Hanna.
No word from Killian, Wes, or Jan to Dejan's crew.
Stay sharp on that. Anything unusual, I want to know immediately.
Understood. Regarding the waitress you asked about, her husband's a cop. Drinks, brawls, gambles away their money, bad news.
Well, what's our move?
My instinct says to take him down.
I'm looking for a more permanent solution. Something that removes him from her life for good.
Well, we could get him arrested, but he might make bail. He's got connections.
We have a mayor on our side. Let's use that leverage.
I'll handle it.
Imogen's expression suddenly falls. What is it?
It's probably nothing.
Speak up. Could be vital.
Killian's at Dejan's place. Damn it!
We're compromised.
Time's not on our side, Chad. Everyone else is either in Dejan's pocket or under his thumb.
So what's our play?
He doesn't know your location. Maybe use him. Play along for now.
Yeah, that's risky.
We're low on...
Suddenly, gunfire erupts outside. I grab my gun, dashing out the back door. Bullets race through the house as I bolt towards the rear gate. Fling it open, only to find Jan and Wes. Assault rifles at the ready. I'm cornered and outgunned. Find myself in a dimly lit warehouse bound to a chair. A blindfold obscuring my vision. Surprisingly, I'm unscathed. No cuts, no bruises. There's an uneasy silence, punctuated only by the distant sound of water dripping and the soft breathing of my captors. The air is thick with anticipation, hinting that something more complex is at play. Footsteps approach, the sound of squeaky shoes against the concrete floor growing louder. The person halts beside me, fumbling with the blindfold. It's not a man, as I had assumed, but a woman. Not much older than 30, with brown hair and eyes like the deep ocean.
Hello, Daniel. Or should I say Chadwicker? By the way, terrible name.
Well, you're not the first to say so.
I'm working on behalf of Mayor David Agor.
And what does Agor want with me?
To ensure they don't create more problems for him to clean up later.
Well, kidnapping me doesn't exactly scream friendly collaboration.
We wanted you to understand the seriousness of your mission.
While threatening my family is a bad move. We don't respond well to that.
I'm well aware of your family's reputation. Seriously, you need a better name.
So what's at stake here?
People's lives. Parents are losing their children to Dejan's schemes. Kids are promised money and they end up hurt or worse.
Well, I can take Dejan down. I've got the means.
I don't doubt that. But this needs to be clean. David's up for re-election next year.
Well, give me the right support and I'll handle it. Lucy nods, her expression serious.
The job's straightforward.
She produces a tiny hard drive.
Inject the contents of this into Dejan's servers. Once that's done, your mission's complete.
Oh, what's on it?
That's need to know. And right now, you don't need to know. Can you do this?
Yes.
Good. We had to move you to a quieter location. Hope that's not an issue.
It's fine. Two men approach, their steps deliberate. They begin untying me, the ropes falling away from my wrists. As my hands are freed, I rub them together, feelings returning to my fingers. The car pulls to a stop in front of a modest house. Wes turns to me, his expression unreadable.
Your stuff's inside.
Hands me a business card.
Call if you need anything. And one more thing. Don't screw up this mission. Could be your last.
I chuckle, grabbing the card from him and step out of the car as I walk towards the house. I'm back in my living room, now on a Zoom call with Hanna. What, you don't think this was worth mentioning?
I was worried you'd go off the rails. Maybe take down one of their guys.
Well, the heads up could have prevented that too, just so you know.
Got the mission details. Thanks for sending them over.
Can we actually pull this off?
It's gonna be tough.
But can we do it?
I think we can, yes.
Well, then let's rock and roll. Hanna chuckles, a hint of excitement in her voice. I close the laptop, the screen going dark.